I looked nervously along the bar at the other two girls. We had never had a foreign teacher before, or indeed a man. We really had no idea what to expect, but Madame Emily insisted we need a shake-up and someone to put us girls through our paces. I placed my leg along the bar and gracefully leant my head on my knee to get a good hamstring stretch. The other two were similarly warming up and getting ready for whatever Master Antonovitch would throw at us. The three of us were like peas in a pod. Hermione, Anna, and I lived for our ballet, and we were on the cusp, we were constantly assured, of turning pro. We were all a few months past our 18th birthdays, which was pretty old in ballet terms, and to think I had started at 4. We all stood within an inch of my 5'2", weighed no more than 7 stone, and had the same 30A cup bra. At least we would if we ever wore one. We even had similar faces, with our English rose complexions and scraped back hair. I was the odd one out, being a brunette. The other two were blondes, Hermione a honey blonde, and Anna almost white. We all had our hair in our regulation bun, of course. We were well into our stretches when the door to the studio flew open with a crash, and suddenly he was amongst us. My chin nearly hit the floor. I exchanged quick glances with my stable mates, and I could see they were thinking the same thing. Master Antonovitch was hot. "Continue your warm-ups while I observe you," said the hunk in tights with a deep and heavily accented voice. He walked down the line, and we were all observing him. He must have been nearly 6 feet tall, and so he towered over us. Dark, brooding, and powerful, his chiselled torso was bare and exposed to our girly eyes, as was the absolutely huge bulge in the front of his tights. As with the other two, ballet had left no time in my life for boyfriends, and we were as pure as the driven snow. Yes, all 3 of us were still virgins at 18. He clapped his hands. "Centre, practice, line up." We skipped across the floor together and stood in front of the colossal lump of honed man-flesh. My nipples were tingling, and I hoped they weren't showing through my leotard and wrap. I might be small-busted, but I was big-nippled, and they were very responsive. "Now, let's see what you girls are made of," the ballet master barked. "One at a time. You," he pointed to Anna. "Show me brise voler." Immediately she leapt into the air, and her slim legs beat backwards and forwards before she landed on her points.